RIP Texas Dolly. This is day 4 of 30 days of content. This is an easy one for me. I'm going to tell a couple stories about Doyle Brunson that you may not know. Great poker player. He's won 10 bracelets. He could have had 11 though. He was at the final table with his best friend, Amarillo Slim. Doyle he was big stack by far. Amarillo Slim probably had like 10, 11 big blinds left, and Doyle Brunson had majority of the stack. But him and I think it was two others decided, since Amarillo Slim had never won a bracelet, and Doyle already had three at the time, I think, to chop the pot, so they were going to split it equally, but give the bracelet to Amarillo Slim so he could get his first. I thought that's just so cool. That shows the difference in mentality of poker players back in the day. Uh, and not to say they're still not out there. There's some OGs that keep that same thing alive, which is really awesome. Um, but yeah, that's one of the stories. Another story you may not know. Doyle Brunson was an athlete coming out of college, and he played basketball and track. He ran I think it was 4.18 mile, so 4 minutes 18-second mile, and he was so good at basketball that he would have been drafted by what then was the Minnesota Lakers. I don't think it was NBA. I think it was NBL or ABA or something like that. But he got hurt at his work, and all that went away. It's crazy that one injury can change. I mean, if he wasn't injured, he'd have been in the NBA, or what it was the NBL, I think, at the time. But still, could have changed the whole course of history. Um, it's just nuts. One more story I have. He's been quoted to say he's been robbed more times than he can remember. One famous robbery was he was coming out of his house with his wife and was met by two robbers who, at gunpoint, handcuffed him together. And the poker player in Doyle wasn't going to let him get in the safe. Instead, he gave him 4,000 cash and I think 40,000 in poker chips for a casino, and ended up faking a heart attack so they'd finally leave. He bluffed them in the end. R.I.P. Doyle. You're the man. You will be missed.